Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Sims for Covenant Legacy Challenge. My name is Ronald the Simmer, and this is episode 31. So, we are currently here with the Crescent family. They are, currently inside of their living area as they are, Lady Marcella and Lady Audra have just gotten home after traveling for a couple of days to reach their estate, their castle home. This is how their house looks, their castle. Let me go ahead and do this for you guys. But this is how the Crescent house looks. I got this off the gallery. I thought it was really, really nice. It was a shell, so I had to decorate the inside of it. I didn't even fully decorate it. I just put the things that they needed in here. I did decorate certain stuff in that castle, as you can see, like in this area. Um, but some things I did leave alone. Like, okay, let me just show you guys. So I decorated this area right here, which is of course a sitting area where they will, it's like a living room area, which I have decorated. And you come up these stairs here. There's this piano. And then there is the dining area, which is not fully decorated, as you can guys can see. I just put like a few things in here, a table where the food would go, um, a kitchen, that's not fully decorated, of course. And then I got this birthing chamber here where the babies will be born, a bathroom. Um, I have this area down here, which is the noble crypts of the Crescent family. So this is where Lady Audra's portrait is. Um, and then you go up to the second floor, and I have like this toddler slash infant room here. Another bathroom, two bedrooms for uh, children to sleep in. So this is where Elaine sleeps. She sleeps in one of these beds, and this is where her brother Douglas sleeps, and this is where what is his name? It has been a while since I played the game, guys. Maybe like 5 days. So yeah, this is where Thomas sleeps. So this is his bed, but he is of course at the harem. He has officially been listed in the harem, so he can't really leave the harem anymore. His duties is to produce a female offspring or any offspring for the future queen. So he's officially a member of the harem instead of a part of the Crescent household. I mean, he is still a part of the Crescent house, but he's a part of the harem now. He's a property of the royal family. And this is where Lady Audra and her husband sleeps. Let me turn on the headline effects. Um, but this is their bedroom here. I heavily decorated their bedroom. And then this is Lady Marcella's bedroom, and I heavily decorated her room as well. So, and I have like a little cauldron up here because there's not a place where I did put a cauldron at. I just put it right here, slapped it in the middle of this little opened hallway here. So yeah, at the tippity top, the high lady of their household, and the heiress sleeps up here. So that is exactly what I did. I'm still in the process of decorating it, and it will be decorated as we move on in the future generations. But for right now, I just want to play the game. So yes, we are here right now because Lady Audra, of course, is in her third trimester of her pregnancy, and I almost forgot, but thank God I didn't. Usually, when our ladies, of course, get pregnant and they're on the council, they usually come back to their family homes in their third trimester to spend a little time with their families. And she will be here until her child ages up into an infant. So, Lady Audra will be at the Crescent Castle for a few days here. And she brought with her her daughter Marcella so that she can spend some time with her siblings, and her father, of course, because she has been stuck at court, of course, serving the princess, the future queen. She is, of course, the lady in waiting to Princess. Let me see, Princess uh, Elodie. So yes, she is currently here, spending time with her family, awaiting for their mother to go ahead and give birth to her fifth child. So yeah, that's kind of exciting. I'm pretty sure we did talk about this in the last episode. She is gonna have another daughter, so another little girl of the Crescent family will be born. But I do want to get them to maybe eat something, so I'm gonna get Thomas. Well, It's more so her who has to eat because she is hungry. So let's go ahead and get him to come up here and cook. I don't know, something that's quick because you don't have a high cooking skill. Let's get him to cook a garden salad. I'm gonna get the other children, yeah, because they're not hungry. I'm gonna get Douglas to go to bed, and I'm gonna get Elaine to go to bed as well because she's not hungry, and Marcella isn't either. So let's just get Marcella to use the restroom and take a bath, then go to bed. I'm gonna put on all the auto lights, and I'm just waiting for well, not Marcella, but Audra to get something to eat because she's hungry. She is feeding two people right now, her and her unborn child. So, one thing I do want to do, guys, before, well, I think when I cut is when I am actually going to go ahead and roll because I did leave off the episode right after we aged up Princess Celestia. So I do have to roll to see who won this latest battle, but I'll do that once we wake up in the morning. But for right now, I do want to discuss something while Joff is cooking something for his wife. Um, I think that Audra is very much like on like I feel like she's a little terrified right now after um basically witnessing Clara almost dying in flames, and I think she's very much shooketh, as she should be, because she's let's get you to stop playing on Heart, my love. I did download this Heart mod, and I think it's so cool. So I'm probably gonna put one inside the Royal Castle. But I just added it inside of this one, but I think it's so cool that we can play with our Heart now. And I think let's see what her level skill is. She's still she's still at level one, so it does work in the same way as a piano or a pipe organ, so that's cool. Because I know the archery mod, you can literally get your skill up in like just a few times. But anyway, I do feel like Lady Audra is very much scared right now because she is fearful of Lady Giselle. She's like, oh my god, I can't believe Giselle. In her mind, Giselle definitely did this. Almost tried to kill Clara, and she is very much scared right now. She's come home, but she feels a little bit more comfortable at. But she understands now that they are. This is not a game for Giselle. This is actually a life or death situation. Yeah, she can like cross stitching. Um, but yeah, she's realizing this, and she's very, very, very scared right now. She hates that this is happening to them. And she hates that that ever happened to Clara. And she told Clara before she did leave, and of course, come. Is this four? Oh, it's normal. Let's get you to have a serving of garden salad, and then I'll get your husband. I kind of want him to stay up for a little bit for her because I do want them to kind of be a little romantic with each other because she does love her husband very much. Let's get you to I don't know, freshen up. But yeah, before she did leave Odina Castle, she did talk to Giselle, not Giselle, Clara, and she told Clara to make sure that while she's away at Crescent Castle, that they are being on a lookout for Giselle, and to not take her threats too kindly. To actually be vigilant and make sure the spies are always around and reporting to her. Because they're very scared right now. They're scared of what Giselle can do. She's using her magic, and people think it was a freak accident. But Clara and Ardra have decided to keep it amongst themselves that they know that it is not a freak accident. Because in her mind, if she tells the queen, it will open so many things that you know don't need to be opened. Let's just get her to come up here and kiss her husband's cheek and um embrace him, and then you can actually give him a actual kiss when you're done. And then I'm gonna get you guys to go to bed. Uh, yeah, kiss him, and then you guys can go to bed. But yeah, she is in fear. She doesn't want to tell the queen because what if the queen doesn't believe her? I mean, Giselle and uh Queen Orlin are good friends, so I just feel like Audra wants to keep it to herself as much as possible in fear that the queen does not believe her. And in one point in her tenure as a lady hand, the queen did not. She didn't want to hear Audra's pleas because Giselle made it seem as if Audra was the one, going after her when he was actually the other way around. And so I think that Audra understands Giselle's mind games, and she's going to keep this to herself because she feels as if she says anything to the queen, then she won't be believed, or it's going to be, it's just it's gonna cause drama, which Audra does not really want to start. She wants to handle this business in private, and that's exactly what she's going to try to do. She's going to try to handle this in private. Um, but I do think that she is thinking, like, I can't believe, like, she might have to actually end up killing Giselle because if Giselle's trying to kill Clara, then, and I feel like in Audra's mind, she has to be the one to strike first. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to say these things before I did go ahead and cut to us. Um, looming dread, scared of monster. Oh no. Oh, that's right. I did do a lot of stuff off. I had to change some of my mods out, so that's probably why that is happening. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to discuss this before I did cut to us rolling to see how this war went, because we are rolling for the fifth war, and yeah, by today, by 8 p.m. at night, we're gonna be rolling for the final part of this war. But either way, we have won this war because I'm pretty sure the Bourbons I'm pretty sure the Bourbons cannot get up after um we basically won them 5-1. If they did win this battle. I mean, it could be 2-1 because we haven't rolled for this one, but we have won the war regardless because you need at least 3 to even win the war. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see. But yeah, let's just get her to go to bed. And we're gonna cut here. Poor Elaine just has woken up. She's about to go probably wake up her older sister, Marcella. Maybe she can come over here and spray the monster under the bed. But yes, come on, go to bed. As your daughter wakes up her older sister. But anyway, guys, I will see you all at the dice. Okay, guys, so we are here at the dice, and we're gonna go ahead and get a 10-sided die out to determine whether or not we have won this next battle or not. So 1, 2, 3, go. So it looks like, oh, okay, for the first time, the Bourbons did win this battle. So that is very, very interesting. Um, Nothing really will happen. Because this really just determines whether or not each side wins each battle. But I think because this war has definitely gave me an introspective of how future wars will work. I'm gonna probably end up editing how the wars will work in the future because um I think it needs more depth to it. So right now it's just very like one and go. But I want to give it more depth. So that's probably what I'm gonna do in the future because we probably need to have something in place to where if you win the battle, something will happen. If you lose one, something will happen as well. So I'm probably going to end up editing wars a little bit more. But anyway, yes, guys, we have lost this battle, but we have not lost the war. So we are still we are still at war, but we have definitely lost this battle, but we are winning the war. That's all that matters. So anyway, I will see you all when they wake up in the morning, and possibly when Lady Audrey gives birth, because I think she's giving birth early in the morning. Anyway, I'll see you all then. Okay, guys, so we are back, and Lady Audra has gone into labor, as you all can see. Um, I'm about to go ahead and start getting everyone to come downstairs. I am gonna have the children, the twins, go off and get something to eat. But I'm gonna have Marcella and not Thomas, Joff come downstairs and of course watch the birthing process. He was gonna go ahead and cook something to eat for them, but I am gonna cancel that interaction, and I'm going to go ahead and have them come down here to the eldest two of the household is gonna come over here and watch Marcella Audra give birth. Let's go. I already know it's gonna be a little girl. Um, it's gonna be exciting. I wonder what I'm gonna call her. Like I didn't think of any baby names for her, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Joff is already waiting for his wife, so that's gonna be noise. Um, oh wait, let me actually just, I forget that you can't do it at the same time. So let me actually come over here, open, take this out. I'm gonna get him to grab a serving, and I'm gonna do the same thing with Marcella here. And Audra, yeah, she's going into the birthing chamber, and we're gonna go ahead and get her to give birth. I think, will Joff get up? Let me see if I could. Oh yeah, there he goes. He's panicking. But let's go ahead and get her to give birth, guys. A new crescent will be born. Come on. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, well we already knew that was gonna happen, but all right. So let's see what we're gonna name her. I'm probably gonna end up randomizing Luna Crescent. That's kind of ironic, but let's see. Mara, Shelia, Courtney, Adeline, Krista, Jennifer, Lacey, Amy, Sophia, Kiara, Gladys, Araceli, Poppy. Oh, I like this name. Poppy Crescent. Let's name her Poppy. Oh, so a little girl named Poppy was born to Lady Audra and her husband. Let's see if we can show her off to Joff. It looks like we can. So she's gonna go ahead and show off their little girl to him. This is their fifth born child, guys. So they've had five kids in total. She is definitely up there with the queen with the most children. And then she can go ahead and cuddle little Poppy here, which is so cute. So yes, guys, another little crescent has been born. It's gonna be just very exciting to see. But I am gonna cut here, guys, and I will meet you all back at Odina Castle. We are back as Lady Giselle here is currently talking to Prince Amir Odina, guys. Um, Lady Giselle is finally going to do what she's been trying to do for a while now. Now that our prince here is a teenager, she is going to go ahead and give him a snack. What is this? Normal quad. Oh wow, interesting. But she's gonna go ahead and give him a snack and to stop this aging process from becoming too much. We're gonna get let's see, grab a serving together. But yeah, she's over here talking to Amir as as if she's coming to him about normal things and things of that nature. Oh wait, I don't want you eating that. Put this down. Put that. We're gonna pretend like she didn't eat it, but um, I am going to say that Lady Giselle, she did hex she hexed these treats here, these macaroons, to give to the lovely prince here, and marked them as a gift. You made it seem like basically it was a gift to him from her, but it was really just a spell to stop his aging process. And Clara right now, guys, she does have the spy network here, and she is talking to Lady Liana Bernard, the headmistress of the ladies, the young girls, the moon. What would it be called? The moon apartments? I think that's what it's called, or something along those lines. Where the ladies in waitings basically stay at. I have to go back and check that. But she is talking to Lady Bernard right now. She rarely ever comes out of her apartments, but she did for some reason today. But the spies, who are posing, of course, but the spies, of course, who are posing as, well, they are servants, but they're posing as just regular servants. They are quietly listening in on Giselle's and Amir's conversation, as well as Clara's. So they are, I mean, Clara is also listening in, is what I meant to say. But yeah, they are very much watching what is going on with the prince. And Giselle is just being a kind aunt, is what they're hearing. So they don't know anything that is basically going on right now. But yeah, I just wanted to get this out the way because Giselle. of course, has been using her magic for devious reasons, and she has something she wants to ask the queen today. So we're actually going to get started on that in right now. Actually, let's go ahead and stop um this play. Oh wait, I forgot I had this painting in here. I gotta figure out where to put the paintings of the young girls, because for right now they're up here, but I think I might move them somewhere else. Is what I might end up doing. But anyway, Giselle was over here actually talking, of course, for two reasons. She, of course, wanted to make sure that her the nice prince here, Amir, was granted with some nice macaroons, a gift from her heart. Uh, and she also wanted to ask him about, not ask her, ask him about what he thought of her daughter, Jaleesa, who's actually going to be aging up not too long from now. But she wanted to ask him how he felt about her daughter, Jaleesa, and of course he doesn't really know Jaleesa much, so he's going to give her um respectful thoughts on her daughter. Who's calling Princess? Oh, thank you, Prince Oren. But yeah, he's gonna give her respectful thoughts on Jaleesa. But I think Gis- Giselle would basically ask Amir here, how would he feel if they were betrothed to one another? And I think that he would. I don't know. I don't know how he would feel. I think that he might freeze up because one of his traits, guys, is actually what is it called? Socially awkward. So he is socially awkward because I did go check and I thought it was so cute. But yeah, he is actually socially awkward. So I don't know. He might end up freezing up from Lady Giselle asking this, but she's not gonna waste any time here, and she's going to tell Amir, "Worry not. I'm gonna ask your mother for you." So where is the queen actually? So yeah, she's over here. And Giselle, she has been, kind of biding her time. The whole reason why she cast the spell on Amir and ensured that the queen would produce a male son was because she wanted for her own daughter to have be married to a prince, um, just as Lady Audra would also be married to a prince. And I think that Clara would hear, this conversation about basically Amir being betrothed off to, Giselle asking how he would feel about Jaleesa. And I think that, of course, the, you know, everything will start to make sense in in her mind. So let me actually turn on autonomy. Let's put it on full. But yeah, I think that the screws in her head would start to screw on tighter. She would definitely be very much thinking about marriage offers, and nobody wants for that to happen. But it's going to be probably too late because I'm pretty sure that the queen would agree to this because she very much likes Giselle, and um, where would this be at? Gossip? It wouldn't be in gossip. Interest. Deep thoughts? Was it in actions? Which one would it be in? Compliments, congratulating on engagement. Nobody knows about that. Gossip. It usually is in gossip, so I don't know what's hobbies, interest, small talk, or maybe it's in small talk. Get to know. I think I just went through every one. Show off pet? No. Argue about parenting? Actions, clubs, relationships. Oh, other Sims. Yes, I guess because the new update with the not the my weddings pack, but the new update with the loving and everything. I think that it did update to put it over here in relationships. So let's go ahead and do this actually. So Giselle's gonna come over here to the queen, and she's gonna give her a big
Mel,
question.
her boy.
She is okay. Come on, let's end this conversation. But she's gonna go up to the queen, of course. And as Clara watches her walk off, I'm pretty sure her heart is dropping right now because nobody wants for this to happen. A Sunneth and Odina marriage. It would just be horrible. So yeah, she's gonna go over to the queen here, and she's going to ask for her daughter and her son, the for Giselle's daughter and the queen's son
Yelling.
here, if they would be betrothed to one another. So oh, and as you guys can see, Aurora has aged up into the teens. I do have to give her a makeover, but Jaleesa Sunneth and
Oh,
Amir
oh,
Odina,
Branka. So,
and it looks like guys, Queen Orlin has accepted this marriage offer. So let's turn off headline effects. Let's come over here. I want to take a picture of this for the future tellings of generations. But yes, um, Giselle has come over to the queen in private where she was alone. Uh, and she has asked the queen if they could bind their families together, that she feels like it would strengthen both the Sunneth and the Odina household. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to turn back on headline effects, and my keyboard is acting a mess, or maybe my hands are. Um, but yes, she cares. I mean, not cares, but she is trying to. She gave this speech
ah.
to the queen in so many ways, and said that this would strengthen both of their families, and it probably would, looking from the inside out, especially during this war right now, and it's currently about to be over. So, you know, Giselle thinks that it would be terrific if her son well, if her daughter and the queen's son would marry each other. He is not betrothed to anyone, so it was the perfect opportunity for her to betroth her own daughter off to Prince Amir. So yes, she has settled the whole. I mean, actually, I think that I still have the group. Let's disband it. But yeah, she settled the whole him aging rapidly stuff quickly. Now that he is of a certain age, she wanted to make sure that he would get to a certain age before she would even ask this question. And now that he is physically, um, I think the queen is more susceptible to saying yes to this. And so Giselle is going to get a royal marriage on her side of the family. So yeah,
Oh,
that's
nito
something that I did want to
Freddy.
do.
Naya
Also,
Bisbala Narble.
I'm probably gonna wait till the next
Nila.
episode to fulfill this whim because, of course, we all know
Purple
that Lady
Ira.
Audra is still at court. Well, not court, but at Crescent Castle. Let's come over here to Elodie. She's going over to talk to her twin sister Artemis. She was just learning more potions for her self so she can get her magical prowess up. I wonder what she's going over here to do with Artemis. What Artemis is currently trying to learn. Actually, let me just get you to stop this. I know you want to talk to your sister, but I do want you to get to the next level of your magic skills. So let's get you back in your bedroom to go ahead and do what you have to do, sweetheart. Um, and yeah, oh, she's going to be mean to her brother, brag about being a princess. Well, you both are royals, so I don't think that's the most nicest idea to do. Okay, and look at this guy. She's over here praying to the goddess, which is so cute. Oh my god, I love Celestia. I love her look, especially when her hair is down. It really does bring her features out, in my opinion.
Nisha.
But she does have a very updo hair style when she's in her regular clothing. And it looks like Celestia is coming over here to talk to her younger, well, her, yeah, this would be her younger brother, who's aging faster than she is. But what do you guys think about the look of what do you guys think about the look of Amir? Do you guys find him attractive, or I mean he is kind of cute. I didn't really find him attractive at first in terms of his physical appearance, you know, but he is kind of handsome. He's not bad looking at all actually. When I sit here and really look at him, he's really not. Especially in this angle. Let me take a picture of that actually because that looks wonderful. um let's come over here. Let me take a picture. I still have to add some more stuff to this castle, but I do love the way it looks on the inside of it right here. But we're gonna come right here. Boom, boom. Three of the siblings are right now talking to one another, interestingly enough. But anyway, yes. Oh, also something that I do want to discuss, guys,
That is
which
correct.
was commented on the last episode. Let me actually take a look at the comments, because I really did love it. It kind of like made it made so much sense to me in so many ways. So I just wanted to talk about it. Um, but let me come over here. Oh yeah, it was the last episode when I was discussing like what do you guys think like about Orlin and Matthias's relationship. And actually, let me call him over because she does want to just talk over her relationship fears with him. But yeah, it was about that, and I was like, I don't really know if the queen truly loves him for real, or is it because of other circumstances
Gamera
that has
Shriye.
made her kind of
Cruz.
be pushed into this
Yakalau
wanting of
Dundra.
marrying
Rihayun.
Matthias. And 22 step 22, she
Regineo.
replied, okay, so Matthias is coming over, and Prince Amir is leaving. But she replied that I think that she was feeling vulnerable with her daughters getting older and with the war. He comforted her during this time, and she feels very affectionate with him. So I took that as basically, um, the queen has gotten a little bit attached to Matthias over these years. And even before the war, she did become very affectionate with Matthias later in her life, I would say. When she of course had her younger two children. And it's very apparent when she only had kids in her last two pregnancies with Matthias. And granted, the she doesn't really get to choose who she of course tries for a baby with, but I'm pretty sure she might have had a little bit of influence on who she wanted to bed during that time frame. And in my opinion, well, what Steph 22 said, she feels as if the reason why the queen is wanting to marry him is because they have gone is because her daughters are getting older. And as we all know in the story, guys, Queen Orlin, she very much Queen Orlin, she's very much have not always been close with her, at least her eldest children. She's kind of been a little bit of a distant mother with them. She's gave her children to other people to raise. And she didn't really become a mother to them officially until they came into the house as young
Dali
children.
Exanet.
So she's a little bit
Rubio.
detached from
Lama.
most of her children,
Samsamog.
um,
Spongy.
which I found very interesting. And I think that now that she's seeing her daughters get older, especially her twins, Elodie and
Abala
Artemis,
Daba Crap.
and the fact
Lit?
that our Elodie is going to be marrying soon, guys. She's not far along from getting married. Right after this war is done, we're going to be having a royal wedding, guys. And I do feel as if maybe let me actually see if Matthias is here. He didn't come. We might save that for the next episode then, because I don't have time to keep calling him over. But I do feel as if she is hurting about the fact that she wasn't. I think she, like I said before, I think she loves all of her daughters. But in many ways, she did put her monarchy, her system, her queendom before her own children. Um,
Hando.
which hindered
Hey.
her relationship with her daughters just a little bit. But as you guys can see, the queen's relationship with her daughters have gotten a lot better. The one she's the most distant with right now is Deianira, but she's gotten the most closest with Elodie. And I feel like that might be because Elodie has an understanding of where her mother was coming from. They do still have very much a difficult relationship. But I feel like she understands that her mother couldn't really always be there for her emotionally because she was queen. Um, and the whole point of me talking about this, guys, was because I feel like she is hurting about the fact that her daughters are getting older. And of course, she is more closer with her daughter Celestia and her son Amir. Um, she sees her eldest ones getting old. And she's very fearful of that because she sees herself getting old. And she, of course, loves her children. And then this war happened, of course. And though they have, of course, very much understood that this may, and the fact that she's over here even talking to her daughter right now shows that she has gotten a lot closer to Elodie because sometimes she wouldn't even be bothered talking to her. But she's actually come up to her room to come speak to her eldest daughter. Um, you know, I, she's very much, she's very much understanding that she is not going to become queen. I mean, she isn't going to be queen for the rest. She isn't going to be queen for eternity, and she's trying to make sure that her daughters are her eldest daughter in particular is going to be ruling next after her. So she's solidifying that claim to Elodie, but also this war that is happening. And I did say mention during the war that I do feel as if um Elodie and Matthias were not Elodie. Orlin and Matthias were basically exchanging letters throughout the war. I feel like he was there for her during her this vulnerable time, and she probably even comforted him. I mean, he probably even comforted her, and she vented to him basically about the fact that she felt distant from her other children. And maybe he was there for her, and he definitely was there for her during the war. And I feel like Matthias, of course, in private, and when we went to his character, like in previous episodes, when we went to visit the harem, for example, he did have the want to marry Queen Orlin, and I think that should tell you a lot about their relationship, because maybe they were very. I don't think they are as close as um I think that they're just very attached to one another, but they're not that close emotionally within their relationship. But I do feel as if Queen Orlin has gotten very attached to him, and Matthias in the same way. Maybe Matthias is very attached to her emotionally, but maybe not the Queen. Either way, guys, I think that Matthias was the one who asked the Queen to marry her, and rather than saying no, I'm the Queen, I can't marry a man. You only could be my concubine. She instead agreed basically to marry Matthias, which I find very interesting. Um, because of course Queen Orlin was the one who set the system up. She was the one who basically said that queens could not get married, and here she is about to get married. Um, of course, no one knows about this because she's trying to make sure that her own marriage won't basically override her daughter's marriage. But at the end of the day, uh, whatever happens in the future, Matthias will, in fact, this marriage with Matthias probably will become the biggest scandal within the Odina family for a while. So I don't know. I find that all interesting, and just the dynamics of it all. Um, Elodie, right after this war, guys, she's gonna be getting married. Uh, but yeah, that's something that I did want to discuss. Now, something else that I do want to go ahead and talk about is, oh God, let me replace this. But something else that I do want to talk about is with these spies here. So I think that let's see. Oh, Matthews is gonna come over here. Let's go ahead and get her to talk to Vildis. Talk about spy network with him. Um, let's see. You can also gossip with him, and then I'm gonna get you guys to come over. Huh. Let's get you guys to come up in here to sit and chat. And I'm going to get Lady Reagan to leave this area. I don't know, girl. You can come over here and dance with uh. Let's get you guys to come over here and dance or listen to some music or whatever it may be that you will want to do, other than listening on a conversation between Lady Clara and her spy. But we're gonna go ahead and get Lady Clara to go over here and talk to Vilvis. Um, okay, come on, you got this. Come over here and talk to him. Are you guys gonna leave?
Indeed.
I don't know. Is he coming? He is. Okay. So something that I do want to do is I think that Clara is gonna go ahead and tell him to basically send a letter to Vildis, or maybe she will. Um, Actually, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I think that Clara would send the letter to Vildis, but she would tell Vildis here to be on a lookout between anything that might transpire between Lady. Not this affectionate, or let's just do interest. There anything that might transpire between Lady Giselle and the Queen. Because what is she coming back over here? Oh, my bad. She is trying to come talk to Vildis. Please don't do that. Let's just get you to come over here and play some chess. But yeah, she's going to tell Vildis to basically be on the lookout for anything that might go on with the Queen. Now, of course, as we know, Giselle has not, and the Queen has not made it public about Matthias's and not Matthias. Oh my God, I'm doing so bad with the names today. About his son, Matthias's son, and Prince Amir and Jaleesa's betrothal. But I do feel like Clara has an inkling, and she's going to tell Vildis to make sure he is on the lookout here. She's going to report back to oh, you know, guys, Lady Clara does want to get into a relationship. She has been for a while, and there is this handsome older man here. Look at the way she's looking at him too. I don't know. I think she's smitten with this human, guys. And like that random flirtatious thing that just popped up right here. Okay, I think I'll actually make this happen. But anyway, yeah, I think that she is going to go. I'm gonna just do a little flirt here. Um, let's just do something. But yeah, she's gonna basically tell Vildas to make sure he is on the lookout with Lady Giselle. He must be to not keep her eyes out, to keep his eyes on her, because something is brewing with the Queen and Lady Giselle, and they want to make sure that everything is everything is perfect. Basically, they don't want any more mishaps that almost happened with Clara. I'm pretty sure she had to go ahead and prepare her skin after that burning. But anyway, let's see if this flirt will go through or not. Come on, flirt. Oh, uh-oh. It didn't go through. What happened? He's hurt. Let me see. Feel this. Okay. He's hurt because she flirted with him? Um, oh my God. I think for unflirty characters, we might have to make sure that their friendly bar is full. Let's just get you to apologize. Um, but I am gonna probably try to start something between her and Vildis. This peasant boy, um, turned into a spy. Where is he going? He might be trying to leave. Oh, this is a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and get you to apologize to him. The other spy is lurking about as well. Come on, let's spy. I mean, let's apologize because he apparently had a problem with you flirting with him. He was very hurt by that apparently, and he's accepted the apology, which is good. And what about let's go ahead and talk about grilled cheese with him. But anyway, guys, I'm probably gonna work on this relationship off screen. Uh, and yeah, my name is Ron Simmer, guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.